Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. Wednesday is by far the best day of the week. Sound off in the chat. Besides Friday, of course. Friday is not a day of the week, though. It is the last day of the week. Also, make sure you smash the like button. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate you guys for joining me on this lovely Wednesday evening. I'm going to keep saying Wednesday. Also, the second season of the Netflix series Wednesday comes out today, on Wednesday, which is pretty cool. Anyways, guys, Bitcoin, $115 and $60. Let's refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. Looking good, looking good. Waterfly said I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Ooh, that's fancy. Waterfly's a time traveler. Tom Select Scope, what's going on? What's going on, Dixie? Safe travels. The Heat's here. John is here. Gourmet Brands Brooklyn. Happy Wednesday. Waterfly, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Happy to see ya. All right, we got 114, 281. Okay. And then below that, we got kind of a tight little range right here. 113, 856. Okay. And then up top, we got 116, 152. And then above that, we got 116, 662. All right. Cool. That's our little range. So Bitcoin literally right in the middle every time. And I don't know, I'm assuming that it's whatever. I was waiting for it, Waterfly. I was waiting for it. Tom Selleck Scout said, LOL, stop it, Waterfly. I get the reference, you boat captain. What? I'm not driving, I'm traveling. I don't get it. Waterfly said, JJ wearing the same clothes again. That is the ultimate meme. I could. I told you guys I have 3 of the same Star Wars shirt. They're so sun bleached though. The boy's a time bomb. I don't know what that means either. I should move my hat down though. I don't want to reveal too much forehead. Get you guys too excited. Today I'm wearing my Minecraft shirt though. I told you guys I have like 6 or 7 shirts that I cycle throughout the week. In the winter I got some sexy long sleeve shirts that I like to wear. Zero said, sup, what's going on, Zero? Happy Wednesday, my friend. So yeah, Bitcoin 115.75 and 51 cents. We are right in between 114,281 and 116,152, which are our nearest liquidation points. Besides that, we seem to have put in a higher low and a potential little W double bottom scenario. Let's see if we can crank it up from here. Volume's falling off a little bit, but RSI is pumping. And momentum wave had a little green dot, pushing the upside. Very tight, though. Very tight right here on the momentum wave. It's a song from Tom Selleck said, it's a song from For Every Ago by Rancid. See, I feel like I'm bad at reading, but sometimes you guys typo and that like scrambles my brain. So I'm trying to read it and I'm like, I can't read. And then I look and I'm like, oh no, I can read. You guys can't type. But that's very rare. You guys are like subliminally making me stupid. It's messed up. It's messed up, guys. Let's see. Zero said, good. What about you? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm glad you're good. Very long time ago. Jesus, I can't type. Okay. Anyways, Bitcoin dominance 61.7. It looks like it possibly rejected 62, which is kind of exciting. Did we just create a head and shoulders? Maybe. I kind of see it. Ooh, I like that. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Potential frugal target would be 60.5. I mean, I don't think that would be enough to break it, but let's see. Let's see where it takes us if it actually ends up happening. I'm okay with that. ETH is up 1.8% on the day, currently trading at 36.7692. Got a nice bounce off of 35.60, retesting 36.99. If we can break through that, great. Next stop, hopefully 4K. 4K is that big point of contention, though. So, are we getting a janky? No, we really can't, actually. There's nothing but an uptrend here. Hopefully, it just continues going up. Momentum wave didn't even cross bearish, and your RSI is dancing along the moving average. Currently sitting at like 50, 56. Okay. Price looks good. Wicks are to the downside, which means people are scooping it up. 36.77. Let's see if we can get above 37. Sol is up 2.42% on the day. We broke above 167. Scooped below it. Bearish engulfing. Got all the flat line accumulation at the midpoint between the blue upper trend line from our previous range and our 167 resistance. Broke through, retesting. Hopefully that sends us above 184 next. Volume could use a little pick-me-up over here as well. Total 3 is up 1.15% on the day. Looking for a breakout, potentially 18th through the 20th of August. I believe that is strictly based on the total 2 fractal that we were looking at. So we'll see if that comes to fruition or if it happens earlier or later. We're still sitting below 1 trillion market cap on total 3, 976.5 billion. We got a nice bounce off of 950, and we're trying to close above 975. Let's see if we can get a break above 1 trillion. ADA is up 2.16% on the day. Looks very similar to total 3, actually. We're dancing around 74.63. Currently sitting below it, trying to see if we can break above it. We got support around like 70, 71, and broke above 72. And now we're going for that 74. Skull Cruncher said bonk. What's going on with bonk? I haven't heard about bonk in forever. Okay. Bonk had this nice accumulation range scenario back here. Came back down to retest, got a little bounce. Rejection around 3. Broke below. Rejection, support, rejection, support. See if we can break above it. Support and continue. Volume's falling off a little bit. RSI got a bullish cross over the moving average. It's currently retesting right now. If you get that retest confirmation, it could point to the upside. Your momentum wave also got a green dot, so that also signals potential push up. RSI is nice and reset. Keep in mind, last time you were here, RSI was almost overbought. Now it's almost oversold. So you've reset your RSI. So, potentially nice setup for some further upside. Break through that range and get yourself higher. SNEK is up 6.04% on the day, currently trading at 36.23. Got a nice bounce at 30. We got rejection around 36, support around 33. Broke above 35, sitting at 36.23 right now. We can continue. I would like to see it get above 38.50. Volume, a little bit lackluster, but it's a Cardano native, so we're not surprised. XRP is up 1.12% on the day. Potential inverse head and shoulder. It's janky, but it's there. I don't know if it really even counts, actually, to be completely honest. Skull Cruncher said thanks. Thank you. Appreciate you. Tom Selexcode said bonk looks like diarrhea. I actually disagree. I actually didn't mind that chart. XRP is up 1.12%. Currently trading at 299.55. See if we can get above 3. If we can get above 3 and hold above it for a daily close, that would be significant. We'll see what happens. We're right there. We're right. A lot of these altcoin charts are like right at important levels to keep an eye on. So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on them. We had an insane push, and now we're kind of cooling off right here. And if you think about it, we broke through right here. We were insanely overbought. Way overbought. Now, we're sitting above that, actually, and we're right at 50 on the RSI. So again, your RSI has completely reset itself, which is what you need in order to continue to go to the upside. That's why it feels like such a forever long time capitulation bleed out. You can either get this, or you can get a quick 50% retrace, which is going to set you a little bit higher than where you were previously. But it's still going to suck when that happens. 20 to 50. HBAR is up 2.27% on the day. Currently trading at 24.47. We're getting kind of like a midpoint dance right here. We were in our cancer curing range, dancing around, a little fake out to the downside, and midpoint support. Fake out. Kind of a bottom support around 22. Midpoint support. Little fake out. And let's see if we can use that little fake out to springboard back above 26, 27 area. Oops. I would love to see HBAR get back into our cancer curing range next. See if we got the momentum to push though. We got a beautiful green dot back here on Market Cipher. So let's see if we can get that to prolong some upside. Squeeze up 2.43% on the day, currently trading at 349.38. Little W potential. I kind of like that. See if we can get a little W action here. Volume doesn't look too bad. RSI is sitting right above 50. And this is that tight range that we're going to be dancing in between at 342 and 353. I like that we've broken below it a couple of times though. Get a little bit of variety in there. That way the price isn't completely dead. So I want to get above 353 and hold it and then continue. Or just continue breaking up and then hold something higher. No matter what, I want to get above 353 and hold something. 241 though, percent on the day looks good. Ondo's up 2.3% on the day. Similar scenario. That range is not as tight though. We had a little support at 95.35, support at 90, broke below, support at 84.84, broke above, resistance 95.35, support 90, and then resistance again at 95.35. Let's see if we can break through that and turn that into support. What if I said 115, 250, way too early call? You got 25 minutes, my friend. Jay Shear said, yo, sup family? What's going on, Jay Shear? Cheers. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Ooh, that's delicious today. Delicious chai latte. Okay. So yeah, Ondo, I want to see Ondo get above 95.35. Aerodrome is up 3.81% on the day. Beautiful bounce at our 72 support, which was previous support back here for quite some time. And then even resistance, and then used it as support again. So we broke down, got support around 74, and then came down to 72. And we set up that little W action right there with a lower low. Little fake out. Trap some bears maybe. Biome looks really good there as well. RSI sitting right below 50. We got a green dot on our momentum wave. Beautiful green dot back here on Market Cipher in general. And you do technically have bearish div here. It's very faint. Something to keep an eye on. Take into consideration. That might signal a pullback to the purple trend line. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be trading this or anything. Pinlink is up 12.04% today. I got a pretty nice bounce off of like 63, 65 area, and just skyrocketed towards 75. Tried to make a break for it. We got a lot of wick right here though, and the volume isn't really in support of a big move, so I would need to see those wicks fill and a close above 75 in order for me to feel bullish about it. So far, it feels okay though. 72, 74. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. It's doing the thing that coins do when they pump. It's got the pump and then the little relief slump. Pump, little relief slump. And you got your little sideways thingy. And then your nice bump. Problem is, after this one, we got a failure and then a breakdown. We don't want a failure and then a breakdown. That would stink, because that's literally basically the exact same thing, but less conviction in the price action, because this last one went all the way up to like $1.10. This one couldn't even break $1. So it's getting weaker. Tom Selleck-Scout said Subway is selling foot-long nachos. Time for them to wrap it up and file for bankruptcy. I don't know. Have you had the pretzel, dude? The pretzel is amazing. They give you like this cheese sauce. It's so good. Were they losing money with the $5 footlong? Why can't they do that again? Everyone loved the $5 footlong, dude. I ate there regularly. It's not great. It's like school lunch. But for $5, are you kidding me? I can feed my whole family for $15? That's amazing. I would eat there all day if it was $5 still. I think that's the problem. Little Caesars changing their $5 hot and ready to like $6? Totally fine. Totally fine with that. $1? Make it a $6 footlong. I don't care. It's like $12 now at Subway. Why would I pay you $12 for your sub that looks like somebody ran it over with their Honda Civic when I can go to Jimmy John's and get the roof of my mouth cut up like a real man and enjoy some solid meat for the same price? Quite possibly cheaper even. I don't remember. JJ lifts him some pretzel. $5 footlong was like 2010. It doesn't matter, dude. People remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. People don't forget. Dude, I just quoted so much stuff. I just quoted so much stuff. Does anyone know the people don't forget line? What that's from? John said, why would you pay them any amount of money to only rent their hands while you still have to tell them how to make the effing sandwich? It's like Burger King. What if I said, oh, you can get a pizza with mayo better than Subway? That is true. John said, I'm glad Subway's is wearing. I'm pretty sure Subway's I don't know if they're the most profitable, but they have the most locations of any restaurant in the United States. Let's go! Tom Selleck-Scout knew it. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think anyone was going to get it. That's awesome, dude. Shut up, Greg. Why don't you go piss your pants again? That was like 8 years ago, asshole. People don't forget. It's so good, dude. It's such a good line. All right, we got 20 minutes remaining until the daily close contest. I don't know how the stream gets unhinged this fast. What are you guys doing? Tom Selleck-Scout talked about Subway. That's what it was. So you guys get unhinged before me. I just feed into it. Okay, anyways. Render is up 1.98% on the day. Kind of dancing around the lower purple trend line that we were playing with back here. I don't know, is it just establishing a new trend line? John said, crypto is boring. We want to talk about anything but. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It gets more fun when we start talking about random stuff. Jimmy John's cutting up the top of your mouth. They got that good bread. If the bread's not cutting up the top of your mouth, it's not good bread. John 316 said, are we bullish? I'm bullish. I've been bullish for like 3 years though. So definitely don't listen to me. Depending on your time frame. If you have like a ridiculously long-term time frame, then be bullish all day. Crow looking good. Waterfly said, does Jimmy John's put razors in sandwiches? I think they might if you ask them. It's French though, it's not Italian. They probably put white flags in the sandwiches. Anyways, renders up 1.98% on the day, currently trading at 360. I would love to get a break above 374. We kind of tried it back here, and it really didn't have much conviction. A lot of red right here. A lot of selling pressure right in that one candle, that wick. It's not even a candle. It's like a whole wick. Turn into just sell pressure. but I would love to see some momentum, break above support, and continuation. That's the thing in the bull market. This is another reason why I don't think we're in the bull market. In the bull market, every single move is like so big and violent and scary and fast. And these are like, ooh, a little pump, a little dump, ooh, a little bit, ooh. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, I can't tell what direction it's going. Or it's over. It's not over, it's just boring. There's no volume, there's no momentum. Relax. Anyways, I want to see render get above 374. If we go to the downside, we got support at 350. Nice psychological support, but we seem to have broken below that twice. So maybe there's a trend line forming here. Oops. We'll see. We shall see. Stellar's up 1.01%. We did get back into our range, above 38.50 on Stellar, which is awesome. We did a little fake out below. Resistance at 42, support at 38.50, and now we seem to be bouncing, which is awesome. Again, last time we were here, we were overbought. Now we're here, and we're at 50. Our size nicely reset, looking good. See if we can make our way up now. I want to see 45 break next. DOT is up 1.44% on the day, currently trading at 367. We got some resistance around like 370, I suppose. We're at 367 right now. If we can break above 370, great. Volume's kind of falling off a cliff. RSI is sitting right above 50. We got a green dot on our momentum wave, but it's there's no momentum in that momentum wave. It's just like very weak. We did get a green dot on Market Cipher in general back here, though. That doesn't seem to have done anything, though. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this on Polkadot specifically. Polkadot seems awfully weak to me. Let's see if that purple trend line means anything in a couple of days. Partcoin down, actually. Partcoin down 4.36% on the day. The fractal is still in play currently. I would love for it to couple a little bit better to the fractal, but we're at 94 cents. If we get above $1, great. It tried right here, had trouble, which is where we're kind of lingering down here, struggling a little bit. And why those candles look so weird, because it's a lot of choppy candles right now. We got insane bullish, a little bit of bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish engulfing, bullish, bearish engulfing, bullish, bullish, and then right now we're down. So we need to see a push. We need to see conviction. We need to see momentum. We need to see volume. Volume looks awful right now. John said, you know, it's funny. We went up 79% during the tenure of Gary Gensler and only 5% or so since. Bring Gary back, make crypto great again. I mean, we kind of lost our way with government adoption. At least at the moment, everyone's freaking out over all of this centralization, and that's kind of the opposite of what crypto's supposed to be. Although they can't control it, which is nice, but I guess that comes with a little asterisk. They can't control it yet. If they have control of majority of the miners, then they can control Bitcoin. Like, that's how Bitcoin works. The problem is they don't right now. But they very easily could. All they have to do is drive up energy costs. But right now, so far, Trump wants to bring energy costs down. The second we get a bad guy in office and drives energy costs up, they could very easily flip the script. Decentralization number go up. Yeah. Are you saying decentralization is less than number go up? John said, that's what I got into crypto for, government and institutional involvement. Yeah, there's going to be people like that, unfortunately. At least retail didn't come flooding in the second people were the second the government started talking about it. That would have been a bunch of plebs. Like, we're all sitting here talking about decentralization and Satoshi and stuff. And they're like, no, CBDC, government control and oversight. We're like, what are you talking about, dude? You need to go sit at a different table. Tom Selleck said nuclear. That is what I'm saying. I got some nuclear stocks, I think. I don't remember. Did I get nuclear stocks? I thought I did. I think so. If I did, there's only like 2 of them. Let me see. Hang on. Provisions development, data centers. Okay, no. Hang on. Hydrogen fuel cell. Okay, I don't have any nuclear. I don't have any nuclear stocks. I need to look at that on DCA day. You know what's really hard? Dollar cost averaging into crypto and stocks. I need to find more income for that. Anyways, Fartcoin. I'm okay with Fartcoin here. As long as it doesn't go below 83, I like Fartcoin. You buy URA? No, should I add that to a list though? Tell me what to buy, Waterfly. Gas is up 0.93% on the day. URA. Oh, it's a global uranium ETF? Okay. So this has a little bit of everything. Okay, yeah, see, I was going to get Oklo. I think I was going to get some New Scale as well. I think those are the only 2, though, in here. 4 billion? It's only 4 billion market cap? Really? Oh, dude. I'm loading up. Am I being irresponsible? No, dude, oh my gosh. This is going to be my play. It's up 53% this year alone. 71% in the past 12 months. Woo! 258% in the last 5 years. Max, though, it was doing really good in 2011, and then it just collapsed. At one point, it was $125. Now it's $41. I'm getting some of this. I'm adding it to a list. Add to list. Got it. Sweet. Yeah, picking up some of that for sure. Ryan S. said, hello, my ninjas. What's going on, Ryan S.? URA, NLR are 2 ETFs. Vahid said, like the stream, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, CAS, 8.7 cents. Support at 8.2. See if we can get a break above 9. It's in its little lingering struggle zone right now. Can't decide if it wants to go up or down. John said, might want to wait until a recession to buy in. I don't care. I'm not going to be able to catch. What am I going to, even if it goes up, what am I going to get? You know, I might as well just start dollar cost averaging right now. Avalanche is up 1.37% on the day, currently trading at 222 or 22.22. We got support at 22.08, which we're sitting right above, which is good. We got a little support bounce, resistance, break, support, break, resistance, break, midpoint support, break, and it's currently sitting right above 22.08. Let's see if we can get a break above 23.20. Otherwise, maybe look for a midpoint resistance and a break below, and then another support hit of that $20 area. RSI sitting right in the middle. Last time we were here, it was almost overbought. Actually, it was overbought. No, it wasn't. It was close, though. Yeah, this whole time it was right at the top. Now it's right in the middle. So, RSI is slowly resetting. I want to see the 23.20 break. Chainlink is up 1.83% on the day, currently trading at 16.68. It is sitting right in the middle of our 2 areas of interest, 1583 and 1750. We got support, bounce, resistance, little fake out below, resistance, support. Why are those support and resistance? I have no idea. It's kind of just dancing around the midpoint, it seems. Trying to decide if it wants to go up or down. McDonald's is launching an adult Happy Meal. John said, to be more accurate, McDonald's is launching a childish customers, or recognizing that most adults are still children. They stunted our growth, man. Not McDonald's specifically. The people that RFK is going after. But yeah, Chainlink 1669, nice. I want to see a break above 1750 next. Otherwise, I want to see 1583 hold as support. I wouldn't mind trading in this range for a little bit. Gather some liquidity before we break up or down. That's kind of what it tried to do here, though. And it failed. And that's obviously because it got weaker every time it tried to go up. It couldn't get up any higher. And that's kind of what's happening right now, it seems. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Otherwise, look for 1524 to be that next support range. We could, like, range in between here and use that as liquidity, kind of like what Swee's doing right now. Doge is up 2.67% on the day. We got a break above 20. Support held nicely. And we're at 20.5 cents right now. If we could break above 21.65, that'd be awesome. Volume is so stable on Doge, it's weird. Like, this thing does not have spikes in volume at all. There's a little itty bitty baby spike right here. And what is this even? March of 2020. Yeah, this is when Bitcoin broke its all-time high, and there was like a little baby bull market right there. But yeah, Doge, quiet. We hit that green trend line, which was nice. That was the Pico low this time around. Let's see if we're doing that again. You know what would be interesting is if we did this and then did this again. I might have to buy into that theory and short and down until 16, because that's like 25%. You do a 4x, you could double your money. Not financial advice. Obviously, I'd probably get rugged, but who knows, man? Who knows? NEAR is up 0.89% on the day, currently trading at 249. We are having trouble getting above 251. We found support at 234 though, and we're holding nicely. And we didn't even retrace all the way back down. This is where all that indecisive volatility kicks in, where every candle is like engulfing, bullish or bearish. Price can't decide where it wants to go. You got a long wick to the downside, indicating some buy pressure here. But the candle also closed red, and you're currently trading in a red candle. RSI is sitting at 50. Last time price was around here, you were overbought. So your RSI is not necessarily reset, it's just sitting in the middle versus overbought, which is a better position than it was previously. Pengu's up 7.08% on the day, currently trading at 0.035845. I love me some Pengu. We got an MW going on. MW. And that W is right. I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. Right at that M neckline, which is beautiful. If we break above this and retest or just keep going, that's going to make me a very happy Pengu. Okay, let's see. What if I said NNE or NEE, Tom? John said, and yes, that definitely includes some of you knucking buckleheads. Janix said, LOL. Tom Selexcoat said, I like NNE for pure nuclear, plays NEE, does solar and wind. SMR and ACLO have been the two best performers for me, up 80% and 108%. What if I said SMR had insider selling disclosed today? Gourmet Brands Brooklyn said, put a fractal on Doge. What fractal are you looking for? Gourmet Brands Brooklyn. Put a fractal on. Oh, ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. A fractal on Doge. Which one is going to be my best bet? I got to choose between. I suppose this one or this one. I gotta go with the latest one. Looks almost identical. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's... What did I just delete? Yeah, something I wasn't supposed to. Okay. Fractal. I always forget where this is located. There it is. Maybe I gotta go a little bit more. No? Well, it's hard to tell. Let's do that. That's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Wow. Giovanni said, "Oh yeah, made it for the daily close. Let's go." This is the Doge fractal. Let's see if that plays out. Dang, it is decoupling right now though as we speak. That would be exciting if all of these things just decoupled and started going bullish. Hayden Mayer said thoughts on where Spell could run to. Let me go check out Spell. Whoa. The question is, why is it running right now? It seems to do this quite frequently. Last time it did this, December, January 2024. Had pretty decent runs. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to break out of this. You got clear like resistance right around here. You want to break above that. And then little not as bad resistance right here. You break above those two, and you could see moves like this or this with little to no resistance. Volume would need to pick up significantly, so they would need to hold the attention that they're getting right now. It's at 58.83. You're looking for 64.32 break. That is up 12.8% on this candle alone. Yeah, volume's picking up, which is nice. If this volume pickup sustains itself and increases over time as the price continues to increase and you break through both of those, then you could actually see a decent sized run. Until then, that's basically what you want to look for. Keep in mind on the 4-hour time frame, you are already incredibly overbought, and your momentum wave is about to cross overbought as well. Something to keep an eye on. We got less than 1 minute until the daily close contest. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses ready. Oops. Great. Okay. Beautiful. I can cheat to zoom in. And let's see. I'm pressing the wrong buttons over here. They're still good, still good. I really pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Okay. $17 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get for you guys to get ready for the daily close contest. Cheers. Happy Wednesday. My favorite day of the week. Because it's the best. It's the best. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Mayer said thank you. Thank you, Hayden Mayer. Subscribe and smash the like button. If you'd like to participate in the daily close contest, it's completely free and you have a chance to win up to $100. We got Tom Selleck Scout coming in with 114,950. Tom Selleck Scout has been our winner 2 days in a row. We got Waterfly coming in with 115,026. We got Giovanni coming in with 115 even. We got Gourmet Brands Brooklyn coming in with 115,111 and 11 cents. I like it. Completely free to play. You got a chance to win up to $100 daily. It's a ton of fun. If you're interested in the rules, let me know. Otherwise, just submit your guess for the Bitcoin daily close price on the Binance USDT chart. Bitcoin currently trading at 114,999. That Pulse player coming in with 114,800. So far, we got 5 entrants. Anybody else? Anybody at all? Let me go check the Discord for our friend JShare 2.0. Nothing yet. Let's see. Ryan said 115, 115. I like it. I'll take it. Cool. We now have 6 entrants in the daily close contest. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in. Interesting. Ryan coming in sandwiching Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, limiting his chance at a bragging rights win. Let's see. You guys got 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in. I think so. There's a game series that I'm like thoroughly enjoy called Deep Sleep. It's a pixelated horror series, and there's a new one coming out later on this month. So I think I'm gonna record the gameplay for the first 3. I think it's an original trilogy. The 4th game is the one that's coming out. I think I'm gonna record the 3 games, and then when the 4th one comes out, I'm gonna record that one too, and upload them to the channel because they're pretty sick, pretty fun games. I enjoy them. What if I said you said 30 minutes left? Did I say 30 minutes left? We got 3 minutes. Or no, it's 2. It's 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Are you sure I didn't say 3? Maybe I said it weird. Sometimes I have an accent that makes no sense. That's entirely possible. It's like my brain is trying to be Italian, but it's not even an Italian accent. That Pulse player said, "Why are you even guessing? I mean, he's the literal goat." Gourmet Brands Brooklyn said, "I gotta step up a tier. Been on a dry spell for way too long." You're on the board, though. You are on the board. Guys, you got 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining for you guys to get your guesses in for the Daily Close contest. Anyone else? Anyone at all? Let's see. What if I said maybe my hearing aid failed? Or they've hacked your hearing aid. I wonder if that can happen. I know they got cool ones now that you can like Bluetooth to your TV, so you don't have to turn your TV up, which is kind of a genius idea. Imagine like you could just listen to the TV and not have to hear your wife. That's the future. We got J Shear 2.0 coming in with 114,996.69 in the Discord. 114,996.69. We got Janix coming in with 114,850 even. You guys got 44 seconds remaining on the clock. Current standings. We got Tyler Yetzer in first place with 27 wins. Tom Selleck's goat said, "Yeah, they're called AirPods." Oh, I wasn't talking about AirPods or headphones. I was talking about hearing aids. They're different. One of them is covered by insurance. We got Fahid in second place with 20 wins. Hoffs in third place with 15 wins. Giovanni said Roku has a remote app that allows you to play audio from the TV into Bluetooth headphones. That's so sick. Ladies and gentlemen, time's up. Time's up. Thank you very much, everyone, for participating. Let's get these bad boys up on the board. Bitcoin kind of flatlining, a little funky. 114,980 and 76 cents. First things first, we got Ryan S with 115. And then we got Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn with 115,111.11. And then we got Waterfly with 115,026. And then we got Giovanni with 115 even. And then we got J Shear 2.0 with 114,996.69. And then we got Tom Selleck's go with 114,950. All he has to do is guess. He's got to get the best guess right below the price. Tom Selleck scoped. Next, we got Janix with 114,850. Interesting. Then we got that Pulse player with 114,800. All right, ladies and gents, Bitcoin 114,992.27. Currently, Tom Selleck's GOAT is in the lead. No surprise there. He's our GOAT of the week, who is currently tied for 4th place with Shear 2.0, who is also participating today, with a very, very tight gap between him and Giovanni. Still a chance for him to take the crown for the evening. The price is currently trading right below Shear and Giovanni in Tom Selleck's GOAT's cavernous gap, which we have discussed in detail on this channel before. You guys got any plans this weekend? I think we're going to do a 12-hour live stream on Saturday, so plan for it. Right now, I suppose we're going to start at noon? Maybe? Is that crazy? What do you think? Saturday or Sunday? I guess starting before noon would be way better. Like 8 to 8. That sounds nicer. Is that crazy? Maybe we'll just do like an 8-hour. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. But it's probably during that live stream we're going to determine the date of the 24-hour live stream. Zero said Saturday. Okay. So Saturday we'll either do 8-hour or 12-hour. I'm not going to pick a time yet. It's just whenever I start. What if I said I have funeral on Saturday, so wishing you a good show now? Okay. Giovanni said Saturday so I can get out of dinner with the in-laws. Sounds like everyone's busy on Saturday. For my friends, Brooklyn said super busy this weekend. Not sure if I can participate. It's gonna be a catch-all anyways. We're gonna be playing video games and stuff. Guys, we got 57 seconds remaining on the clock. Currently, Tom Selleck's GOAT still in the lead. Very close game between him, Shear 2.0, and Giovanni Fontes, though. 50 seconds remaining. Bitcoin 114,992.27 seems to have flatlined entirely. We got an interesting wick scenario here as well. We got the wicks, and then we got a little bump right there. Very small price action. Very minuscule price action. 114,992.27. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Price has yet to move. 1 minute time frame somehow become very boring. 17 seconds left. 114,992.27 has literally stayed at this exact same price this entire time. Is Tom Selleck's GOAT going to take a 3rd win in a row, potentially pushing him up to a higher position? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. A 3rd win this week in a row. The daily close price, 114,992.27. The winner, Tom Selleck's GOAT. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. 114,992.27. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas. Another victory. Starting to think that this is just John's alternative account. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, once again. Let's delete these. We got that pulse play. We got Janix. We got Tom Selleck's GOAT. We got Giovanni and Shear 2.0. We got Waterfly, Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, and Ryan S. Go back to 4-hour time frame. Bam. Tom Selleck's GOAT is our winner once again. And yay! Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff indeed. Very nice. Let me add Tom again to the winner's Google Doc. I should just copy paste his name at this point. That's all it takes, guys. Tom worked his way up. And he's now in the running for the potential end-of-year prize, putting himself in 4th place, solidifying his spot in 4th place, pushing Shear 2.0 down to 5th. Pushing everybody else down 1 place as well. Interesting. JSU 2.0, the winner of our first ever proper monetary prize, nailing 7 out of 8 digits, which was above and beyond. Very exciting stuff. He was off by, I think, like 10 cents it was, something like that. Crazy, crazy times. Congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, once again on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 114,950 and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 114,992 and 27 cents on August 6th, 2025. Mr. Tom Selleck Scope's prize is a plantain. Congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, on your victory. I'm unsure as to whether or not this is ripe, or if that's the way that it's supposed to be meant to eat, or if it's supposed to be cooked or cleaned, or I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. It was just given to me for the prize today. So feel free to share it. You can cut it up. You can eat it with a spoon, like those weird people in those videos. You can peel it and eat it. Eat it however you want. You don't even have to eat it. But you do have to legally remove it from the premises. Congratulations once again on your victory. All right. Let's see. We got silver. Silver maintaining its little pumperoo up at 37.84. MicroStrategy got 2.12% in the green today. Still far from my $500 target, but it is holding 350, 370, 380 level. DXY, a little bit dumpy today. No big deal. Nobody really cares. NASDAQ closed green. Little W action. NASDAQ looking real good. And S&P also green. Looking real good as well. The unstoppable bull market continues. Bitcoin dominance 61.7. Hopefully rejecting 62 for good. Let's see if we can get a plummet to the downside here. Last time we got rejected with a vengeance. This time we seem to be getting some indecisiveness up here. So let's see if we can get that nice push down that we've been looking for. Currently Bitcoin 114,948 and 35 cents. Interesting. All right, let's see. Giovanni said plantain with cinnamon and sugar. I don't think I've ever had a plantain. Reply said those getting expensive with tariffs. Do you guys buy plantains regularly? Bananas are cheap here. I like that Chiquita banana was like legit like funding terrorist organizations. Isn't it? That's like the craziest thing in the world. The banana company as like terroristic tendencies. They're like, oops. Oh, sorry. Everyone's like, what the hell? I can't buy another banana. There's no other banana brands. So they just let them. I don't know. I don't even remember what happened. I just remember hearing about it. I'm like, Chiquita Banana is dealing with terrorists? Well, like, what are they doing? Are they giving them bushels of bananas or something? It blew my mind, dude. After earnings, and I'm about to get a private taxi for my burrito. Ooh. Plantains are nonsense. Mike Joey with the smashing pumpkins, kinda. Disarm me with a smile. Shoot like you want me to. Alligator Cubano, red milk. Tom Selleck Scope said, I will wait till tomorrow to eat it, and it will be brown. Okay. A little bit of reverse racism there. Giovanni said, banana companies have a terrible track record. I mean, you are literally just cutting fruit off trees. I'm pretty sure all companies that do that have a terrible track record. You know what else you can do that with? Coca leaves. I'm gonna stop talking now. That Pulse Player said, can you check REI again? I'm down. I'm stressing. LOL. Down bad over 2 days. REI. This is the one that I accidentally pulled up the wrong chart of, so I'm gonna go straight to Dex Trainer today. I think I put it on the watch list because I liked it. And oh my gosh, Naked Gym is up 48%. Damn. REI. Where are you? Did I put it on the watch list? Hello? There it is. Okay. It's down 9.52% on the day. That's still maintaining structure. If you're down on it, then I do think that you may have FOMO'd. But that's fine. Sometimes you FOMO. I don't see anything troubling yet. You do got spike, 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 and it is still higher high, higher low. So the trend is still currently maintained. Just be careful. What's nice is you got this dip, and you got a nice wick right there. Somebody's scooping it up. Volume seems to be steadily increasing. Well, actually, hang on. So you got a nice chunk of volume here, very little volume here, nice chunk of volume here again. Are you going to get very little volume again and then do one of these? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because it is in blue sky breakout zone right now. It's never been this high. It has never been at any point higher than this price. And it is currently sitting there right now, and it's got some candles that have closed above that. So you are still in blue sky territory. Yeah, just keep an eye on it. Set a stop loss. There's definitely more sell volume than buy volume. Somebody cashed out 400K. Woo! $182 million market cap. Liquidity is actually insane how much liquidity they have. That's actually impressive. Normally it would be like 1.82 million if you're lucky. They got good liquidity. Yeah, just be careful of this. Have these people, has this been selling? No? Okay, so that might be a liquidity pool or maybe like a burn. Maybe a burn address or something. Audio is cutting in and out. Is it? My sound is cutting in and out? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Is it? Are you guys messing with me? The Heat said, I feel like this is the beginning of the end. I feel like the Heat's existential every day. Is my audio good? Is it good now? Muted. Janix said it's fine. You guys might have to pay for memberships. Jake Dorton said good on my end. Cool name, by the way. That Pulse Player said couldn't hear anything about your analysis on REI. Your audio's cutting in and out. Yeah, everyone's saying it's fine. My analysis is set a stop loss. That's my analysis. You're in blue sky breakout. Glitchy. I don't know who to believe. What can I do about that? I don't even know if there is anything I can do about it. I'm on live. Congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, once again on your victory. We got some news articles to go through. Yeah, my audio levels look good on my end. All right. REI, we'll go through that. News articles. U.S. housing market, home sellers outnumber buyers by more than 500,000. The largest gap ever recorded. I think that this is like the second or third time that they've mentioned that, so. Next we got a user lost 3.05 million to a phishing scam just 6 hours ago after signing malicious transaction, according to Scam Sniffer. Stay vigilant and always verify transaction details before signing. Watcher Guru posted, Michael Saylor says, you do not sell your Bitcoin. Justin, President Trump signs executive order imposing an additional 25% tariffs on India for buying sanctioned Russian oil. President Trump says he donated his presidential salary to the White House Historical Association. Dubai officially approves first crypto options license. BRICS to discuss joint response to President Trump's tariffs. China to allow launch of its first crypto stablecoin, FT reports. Brett, this one's huge. President Trump officially announced a $600 billion Apple investment plan to bring manufacturing facilities to the U.S. President Trump announces 100% tariff on all semiconductors entering the U.S., exempting companies that build in America. This one's actually crazy. Is it just companies that build in America, or is it only the products that they build in America? That's my question. And my next question is, should I legit stockpile like CPUs and GPUs right now? He said, who cares if he donates his salary to the White House? Dude made millions off his own token. Yeah, I think that's the point. But it looks good. It looks good on paper. Mike Joey said, I did a stop loss with a silver banana and it hit 40K water droplets. Nice. President Trump says he thinks Elon Musk is a good person. I think he had a bad moment, a really bad moment, but he's a good person. Interesting. They both have similar mouths. Is that a thing? Why do they both have similar mouths? They're both like they both have like resting dissatisfied face. They're both like, what's going on, guys? This is just how it's. Oh my gosh, it's The Godfather. Jeez. Come to me on this, the day of my daughter's wedding. He's a good person. He had a bad moment, a really bad moment, but he's a good person. His name is Don. It all makes sense now. Whoa. Mustache posted Total 2 is going through a very similar cycle to 2016, 2017, or 2020, 2021. History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes higher. We got a little bowl, a retest, bowl, retest, bowl, retest. I like it. Look at this gigantic rise versus this little baby one. That's kind of crazy. It's crazy to think about. We got Bitcoin, the clock is ticking, inverse head and shoulder pattern, breakout, retest, send. We got our breakout and retest. I think we've been observing this for a little while as well. He will taco on the semi-tariffs. I mean, 100% is actually crazy. You can act like a man. Elon is Luca Brasi. California rare earth company MP Materials, after Tim Cook's announcement on Apple manufacturing move to America, we got an explosion to the upside. Looks like it's up 8.12% post-market. Cool. Trump's quoted saying China is currently building 58 coal-burning power plants. We will catch up fast and surpass their power production with new nuclear regulation and clean-burning natural gas and coal. Tim Cook said, we are building a new iPhone glass manufacturing site in Kentucky. Every new iPhone sold globally will have cover glass made in Kentucky. He's also quoted saying, we are building an end-to-end manufacturing line to build Apple products entirely in America. Trump said if any processor and chip company builds manufacturing in the USA, they pay no tariff, zero. That's huge. President Trump made an announcement at 4:30 on Oval Office, blah, blah, blah. Called it Tim Cook in the Oval Office. The goal is iPhones will be made in America. New factory in Houston and data centers throughout the country. Manufacturing Academy in Detroit. What the hell is a manufacturing academy? Rare earth facilities in Mountain Pass, California, and in Texas, Arizona, and Utah. $600 billion investment into U.S. manufacturing of Apple products. Apple will begin producing its own electricity with accelerated approvals. Own electricity, that's sick. Apple is becoming a utility with these announcements. I mean, if they're doing anything in Detroit, can they replace the electric company? Because the electric company out here is garbage. Same with the water company in Flint. Help them. Tim Cook, send Apple water to Flint, please. We got ETF news. Litecoin Treasury Company announced after market close, MEI Pharma is a pharmaceutical company with a portfolio of several drug candidates that may offer novel and differentiated therapies. The drug candidate pipeline includes whatever, blah, blah, blah. What is the point of this? Litecoin, they're doing a Litecoin Treasury. We intend to use these funds pending identification of working capital needs and other general corporate purposes to acquire Litecoin, a peer-to-peer internet currency that enables instant, near-zero cost payments to anyone in the world. Okay, so they're Litecoin maxis. Cool. We got another update. This is not an update. He's just reposting, waiting for the next move up patiently. His chart that we looked at yesterday. It seems like we got a couple more days until the potential break. But we're totally okay with waiting. Jay Shear 2.0 said the screens are going to be made with wheat. Bitcoin Maxi posted, Vice President JD Vance says, I am an owner of Bitcoin. It's a way of transacting and storing value in a modern digital age. I thought this was really adorable. And then we got Michael Saylor posting, I think that's like Fight Club Sailor. He goes, you do not sell your Bitcoin. And here, he kind of looks like he never did cocaine before. And he just tried it for the first time. Versus right now, him actually just looking like he's doing cocaine all the time. Also, I do want to point out, his little Bitcoin logo right here looks like Big B Coffee. Which makes me laugh. We got 500 days strategy is still on track. Buy Bitcoins 500 days before halving. Hold and do nothing. Sell 500 days after halving. Repeat. Okay, so they're looking to sell around 180. Whoa. Interesting. Buy Bitcoin, please. Broke Doomer. This is actually Fahid's alt. He posted something big, the Doomer part. Something big is brewing in the altcoin market. Just days away from a potential parabolic breakout. Everything looks explosive. In the right conditions, even 300 could grow into 120k fast. Okay, then he wants to show you 9 altcoins. But, well, let's look at the little chart. We got a little rising wedge here. Potential bust to the upside. $1 trillion market cap. Is this others dominance, maybe? No, that can't be others dominance. I don't understand. 3.3. How does it go from trillion, 6 trillion down to 1 trillion? What is happening here? Am I confused? I think something's wrong. That's funny, man. Did he AI that picture? Altcoins just hit the golden cross. Again, apparently altcoins are hitting the golden cross every day. Recognize the redneck. The redneckening? Gosh, that's it. Recognize the Ned Reckoning. Said, totally geeked out, broski. I've been patiently waiting for a candle to explode on. If you think crypto is going to zero, you're so wrong. Let's effing go. Cash Oak said, bruh, I say it every day. Ling ling when we go up. Are you guys okay? Jake Dorton said adorable is the perfect description of Vance. And I mean, that's the first thing I think of whenever I see his face. He looks like an adult baby. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. He literally looks like an adult baby. Like, all the movies from, like, the 90s and stuff where they had, like, a poorly, like, animated adult face on a little baby for, like, some comedic relief or something. That's JD Vance is the physical embodiment of that. He was born like that. I wonder if he looked like a grown man when he was born. And they're like, ooh. Like, you know how some people have ugly babies? You know, sometimes people have babies and they're really ugly. And they just look like creepy old men. That was JD Vance. But like now that he's older, he's like grown into it. And his skin like tightened around his head getting bigger. It's the eyeliner. Does he have eyeliner? What? There's a movie too. What movie is that? I just saw the preview. Like it might have been on Netflix or something. They're like the guy with the eyeliner, so and so. And I don't think he actually has eyeliner, but he looks like he has eyeliner. I know Ray Liotta is one of those people. I don't remember who it was. That was funny though. You said it's the eyeliner, and I mean it in an insulting way. I don't think anything will ever be more awkward than Vance in the donut shop. His run was pretty funny, but Vance in the donut shop, I don't even know how to describe it. I've never actually seen somebody incapable of like talking to normal people. And I don't know if he like can only talk to people with like political pull or something, because he's a good public talker. But the donut people, man, he fumbled that so bad. He's like, how long have you been working? Oh, okay, that's cool. How long have you been working? Crazy, dude. I was cracking up at that video. Okay, you want me to look up JD Vance? This is gonna be my search history. Eyeliner. Social media users have frequently speculated whether JD Vance uses eyeliner, with many prominent dark eye area may be the result of makeup. His wife, Usha Vance, has publicly denied these claims. What if he does and he just doesn't tell her? What if he just secretly applies eyeliner? She's like, honey, baby, do you wear? And he's like, no. Have you been reading Twitter again? I told you, I thought that you said you deleted it. It's not funny, babe. God, it's not eyeliner. I just have naturally dark eyes area. I have a very hooded brow. He does kind of always look upset. You ever like yell at a kid, but like not yell at them? You're like, no. And then they're like, and you're like, oh shit. That's what he looks like all the time. He definitely looks like he's wearing eyeliner. Let's see. Bro has so much eyeliner. We expected the king treatment. Okay. Altcoin Golden Cross again for the first time in like 20 minutes. And then Lofty. The golden alt season starts tomorrow. In August, Bitcoin is set to skyrocket and many altcoins will pump 150 to 200x. Alt season is coming and every $100 today is $20K next month. Here's my list. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Today, I'm going to tell you how many XRP you need to be a millionaire. The answer is 1. Yes, you heard that right. XRP is going to $1 million. Congratulations, Tom Selexcope, once again on your victory. Enjoy your plantain. Jake said, ask Vance about his couch. He swears he's never seen a couch. He has a chaise lounge with one individual cushion. And it's like attached. There's no creases or cracks or anything. It's not eyeliner, it's bro-liner, bro. Guy liner. Okay. Portfolio update. We got our 1K to 10K Gronk portfolio. It's currently down $120, being held up by Sol, Render, ADA, Ondo, and Preppy. Being dragged down by Fetch, Doge, Near, Shib, and Aptos. Currently, Sol is the only one in profit. It's at profit 14 cents. Everything else is down. Then we got our Memecoin portfolio, which is down $53. GigaChad is down $80. SNEK is down $38. Doge is down $27. Pepe is up $21, and Whiff is up $70, carrying the portfolio single-handedly or double-handedly. Then we got our narrative portfolio. This portfolio is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin, 1 real world asset coin, and 1 gaming coin, and it is absolutely killing it. Currently in profit, still $68. We have 1 coin that is negative, and that is VChain. It's down $14. Decentraland is up $1. Fetch is up $10. Tau is up $19, and Pepe is up $50. This portfolio is still killing it. And then the perfect entry portfolio is actually in profit, $3.69. Let's see, are we gonna still holding out? See if we get more downtrend to see if we can find a better moment to add to this. It'll probably be this weekend. I'm not saying we're gonna downtrend this weekend, but we'll probably add to it this weekend. We got Sui up $13, Chainlink up $10, Ondo's up $4, ETH is down $6, Sol is down $7, and Render's down $13. So let's see. Right now it's split 50-50 between profit and not profit, but we are still up $3. So the profit coins are outweighing the losses from the negative coins. I think we gotta diversify a little bit. We're in the higher caps, and I think I looked at it. I think Render and Ondo are technically lower caps in the, or maybe it's Chainlink. I don't remember, but we'll do a proper analysis because I want to be a little more strategic with this wallet. So we'll do a proper analysis and we'll try to pick stuff like maybe outside of the top 50 to see if we can maybe add some more potential gains. A couple more risky plays. We're 60% right now is, in my opinion, relatively safe. So I think it's time to get a little frisky, get a little spicy. Pinlink is currently up 1.22% since the daily close. Exciting stuff. Altcoin is up 0.1% since the daily close. Everything else very, very quiet. Bitcoin down at 61.71 and Bitcoin 114.882 even. Health Lifestyle said, hello, brother. What altcoin you think safe and has good upside? If you got 1K to spare. If I had 1K to spare and I wanted a safe altcoin with good upside, I guess it depends on what you think good upside is. 1K to spare, safe, good upside altcoin. Here's what I'm going to do. I feel like the answer is going to be boring, but I like Hyperliquid. I guess the good upside part is going to be what kind of throws me off. I like Hype. I like Sui. I really like Avalanche. The farther I go down, the more potential upside you have, but also the more risk you're taking on. I really like Ondo. I really like Pengu. Pengu is a little more risky because it's a meme coin. What else? Whoa, VeChain's in the top 50? I had no idea. That's actually kind of crazy. I think that would be it, honestly. I'm gonna be really, really nerdy if I only have 1K and I'm going into one coin. So I would go with those that I just named, because everything below top 50 seems a little more risky to me. And if it's my only investment with that 1K, I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be kind of nerdy about it. Aerodrome has good potential. But yeah, I would go Pengu, Ondo, Avalanche, Sui, and Hype. Pengu, Ondo, Avalanche, Sui, and Hype. Jake said it's plastic couch covers your grandma had on her couch. 1K 500x ETH. JShoot 2.0 said Swift C and Pith. I don't like Pith, dude. It just reminds me of Mike Tyson trying to say piss. Health Lifestyle said, thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for smashing the like and subscribing. Recognize said, put it all on Tron. Why the F not, eh? JShoot 2.0 said, Plume Ondo. What is Plume? What is Plume? Plume. Plume. 900 million market cap. Do they not give descriptions anymore, or did I really pass it? Full stack L1 RWA chain. I don't know what any of that means. Real world asset, I know that, but real world asset finance, enabling the rapid adoption and demand driven integration of real world assets with 180 plus projects building on the network. Plume offers composable EVM compatible environment for onboarding and managing diverse real-world assets, coupled with an end-to-end tokenization engine and network of financial infrastructure partners. Plume simplifies asset onboarding and enables seamless DeFi integration for RWAs so anyone can tokenize real-world assets, distribute them globally, and make them useful for native crypto users. They went all out for that one, man. Wow. Holy crap. That I just overdosed on buzzwords. My entire brain has been reset. My personality is completely different now because I read that. Wow. I just got like shook Dr. Phil. It just completely happened. What a paragraph. So they do everything RWA. Unfortunately, it did not specify cancer curing in there, so I just have to assume. What do they do? I feel like I did not get an answer. Those are good picks. I'd have to do a little deep dive because that's definitely just specifically, strictly written for marketing. The marketing team definitely just wrote that. They're like, this will get you the most clicks. They had that written by somebody that does SEO optimization on Google. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, once again on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it today. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Recognize that every time I'm down for losing money, I'm 500xing anything than watching Bitcoin's chart to know when to sell or lose 50-50. I'm just buzzed. I can't do anything over, like, my max when I'm, like, really mad, like revenge trading, I go 16x, and that's me being like, oh, I'm so mad. That's me being, the Godfather. When I get, like, Elon and Trump face, when I'm like, I'm gonna 16x and I'm gonna revenge trade. Alright, guys. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Stay tuned for the schedule for our 8, potentially 12-hour live stream this weekend. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.